what's going on? Guys, my name's Dynasty. Got for y'all today another Mortal Kombat 11 video, and yes, indeed, next week there is going to be a combat cast dedicated to the DLC character dropping in like 12-13 days, that being none other than the Arnold himself, the Terminator. It was hinted and teased by the guys during the combat cast today. Also, speaking of the Terminator, he kind of made a small appearance during the showcase of the all-new Team Raid game mode on the character select screen. You can see right here to the left of Garrus, underneath Scarlet, we have the man himself, the one, the only, the Arnold, the Terminator, and he's rocking a black leather jacket, it seems. He has a brown shirt. He's got no white hair, so it is not a current-day Arnold. It is going to be a Terminator from way back in the day in his prime, and it's so crazy to see him alongside the likes of Sub-Zero, Scorpion. Kind of surreal, if you ask me. I didn't think this was going to be a thing, and well, it is. And this is, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we've seen the Terminator in Mortal Kombat 11 outside of the reveal trailer for the Combat Pack, so I know a lot of Terminator fans are going crazy right now, losing their patience because he's dropping in less than 2 weeks. But yes, this happened. This was a thing, like I mentioned, next week. I think Tyler Lansdowne said that maybe next Wednesday there is going to be a combat cast, but sometime next week, I'm pretty sure they'll announce it next week. We'll finally get to see what he plays like in MK11. And speaking of just Mortal Kombat 11 in general, during the combat cast, alongside the showcase of the new game mode, Co-op Team Raid, they also talked about a lot of changes coming in a future patch update. For instance, more skeleton keys, new indicators for everything that you've unlocked when it comes to like gear and skins, third variations, obviously, been waiting for that for a while now. They reordered the tower platforms, added new rewards for brutal difficulty, added more boss fights, and they even went as far as to add more end-of-round taunts for the entire roster. For those who do not know what an end-of-round taunt is, pretty much when you went around, your character does like a small animation. Well, there's gonna be more of those added in this new feature update. When is this update dropping? We still have no idea when. Safe to say sooner rather than later. And without further ado, I'm going to have you guys listen to Derek Krypt talk more in depth about all of this because he explains this better than I ever could. And a lot of you guys probably want to hear about this from like an actual developer who works on the game. So with that said, hopefully you guys do continue to enjoy this video. If you do, please take 1 second, drop a like on it, subscribe for more MK11 content. Next time, I've been your host, and Dynasty, guys, please take care, stay safe, enjoy this final clip right here explaining all the new changes. Terminator looks great on the select screen. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
So one great example is from the Twitters, Kung Lao on Twitter, he tweeted me about skeleton keys. And is there another way to get them or whatnot? So we've actually added them to drop with the hanging bodies inside of the crypt.
Spear.
So if you spear one of the bodies, you have a chance of getting skeleton keys. Now that being said, you'll get more skeleton keys, and to the extent where you'll have more skeleton keys than what you need. We wanted to solve the problem of people missing skeleton keys.
Yeah, we had seen that, and it was definitely something we were working on. There's a lot of different options, and this is what we came up with. So I know that I've been tweeting about it a lot. I think I told somebody last week that we were working on it, and this is...
And we added more into also the restocks as well. So if you're restocking some of the crypt chests, you also have a much higher chance now of getting skeleton keys. But going for those hanging bodies is going to be your easy way to get some.
So now you can open everything you need for those who had that issue.
Yeah, all right. Also, one of my favorite things, another thing people have been asking for, new indicators. We have added in new indicators on the gear select screen, so you'll be like, what did I get new? I just went and grinded like 1,000 towers. Where's all my new stuff, right? So now you'll have a visual representation of our new indicator.
We've gotten a ton about that. I almost titled the stream Third Variation, New Game Mode, and New Indicators.
It would have been New Indicator.
Start with that.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, so we got that going too.
So we also, if you want, we'll get back into it. We reordered the tower platforms. So I don't know, Gianni, can you go to the screen? So you'll see, there's an extra tower platform, but we've also reordered them. So we have the Premier slot up front. Now, Tyler, you may say, what's Premier?
What's Premier, Derek?
So we've also gone through and we've added names to each one of the tower platforms. Premier, Rapid, Assist Towers, the Gauntlets back here, Heroic, and also Co-op.
So at all times, there'll be a co-op tower available.
So at all times, there will be a co-op tower that's available. So if you want to do group battles or if you want to do tag towers, those will be available. The Premier slot is dedicated to like you're doing tag towers, or if we have a holiday event, a special event. So that's always front and center. So when you come in, you know this is the premier item inside Towers of Time.
And it really fills out the world.
It does.
The extra stuff. Yeah, I like that.
It does. And also, the reason that we have names on these tower platforms is we've also updated the locations of items. So in the previous patch, we had things like found in a Shao Kahn chest, or one thing or another. And so now you'll know where in Towers of Time exactly a skin is or a piece of gear.
Gotcha.
So you'd be like, oh, that's going to be on the premier platform. That's going to be in Race Against Time. So we're trying to give you guys a better idea of where everything's located instead of just saying Towers of Time.
Yeah, and in regards to the Premier Towers too, you know, I talked to Derek a lot. He works really hard on these towers. There's a lot of really cool stuff coming out for those as well.
Yes.
So
yes, we also in previous patch added a reward type, which is a piece of gear, augment, or skin for the character that you're playing as. We added more of those across all the tower platforms as well. And then also we reworked the entire brutal difficulty rewards. So those will always, the first time you complete a tower on brutal difficulty, will give you something for the character that you're playing as. So if you see a 2-fight tower, you beat it, you want to go and do the brutal difficulty of that because you're going to get stuff for the characters you're playing as. We want to keep getting more and more rewards for the characters you're playing as and keep you engaged longer.
awesome.
Let's see. Make sure I got pretty much... We added more boss fights, we added more tag towers, and also we've added some new taunts. So you'll see some of those being rewarded throughout the tower platforms as well. So we did a pass at a bunch of characters with new taunts as well.
By taunts, you mean like the end of rounds?
Yes, the in-between round, end of rounds, yes.
Those are great. So good.
Yeah.
Been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, and Justice, I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer, I wonder how y'all feel now. That was just a setup, watch it get real now. Okay, so me and Sub-Zero was born in 92, and lyrically I inherited all his fighting moves. A lot of y'all still lost, don't have the slightest clue. The truth disappears in the smoke as if you fighting